What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? How are y'all doing? Welcome back, tribe. How is everybody? How are y'all doing, baby? We all good? I hope we're good. Talking to you. Talking to you people at home, sat in front of your phones or computers, or maybe you've got me up on the big television. Have I got pride of place above the mantelpiece? Big TV? I'm talking like 80-inch flat screen TV. Nice soundbar system. Maybe you've got a bevy in your hand ready to settle in for the evening. Watch some bald Welshman fuck up his GAC. I'm here for it. Tell me about it. Tell me about it in the chat. What's going on, Eric? How you doing? GAC Week 2 start and new Lightspeed bundles and other stuff. What a way to start. I know, right? It's like they're just showering us with gifts. My boy Steve is in the chat. What's the first thing we do when Scribe goes live? Touch ourselves inappropriately. Did I say that out loud? Demolish the like button, of course. Destroy it. What's going on, anime lover? Hey, Scribey, I have a question. Shoot. I just got CT1. Do you think that's good enough right now, or should I try CT2 before moving on to the next farm? CT1, challenge tier 1 of what? Of what, anime lover? Is this the Crimes Against the Republic? Assault battle? Or are you talking Rebel Roundup? You talking Rebel Roundup? I mean, all the assault battles are worth finishing. It just depends on what you'd need to push for it. It's been a long time, but I'm pretty sure Imp Troopers do very well there. Like, you don't need crazy levels of investments. What's going on, Burrito? How you doing, buddy? Got what I think is a German bloke in the chat. What are you doing, buddy? I can't read your name, so it looks to me like your name is Navok or something like that, but that's clearly not the case. What's going on, Vin? How you doing, buddy? Only 14 shards away from Bo-Katan Mandalore. Huge, bro. Your thoughts on the recently announced pirate bonus drops? Sick. I haven't really read it, guys, I'll be honest. I saw it ping up, but I've had a very busy day. My life is busy at the minute, so I haven't actually read what the actual bonus drops are. Let's if anybody's got a TLDR, that'd be great. Anybody got a TLDR for me? Because that'd be huge. Dirty Super Saiyan, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome, buddy. Smaug Pendraig joined us yesterday. That's awesome. Smaug. Only 2 more relic levels on Embo before I can start farming tickets for Lord Vader. So naturally, I'm obsessing over Carbonite and Bronzium circuit boards. Rewatching your videos to help. Well, Steve, hopefully it's useful to you, buddy. Thanks, Super Saiyan bro. I appreciate you, dude. The most evil person ever has just followed. Wow. That's quite the claim, dude. That's quite the claim for the name, bro. But welcome. Pull up a pew and grab a beer. 3 R9s. Hondo better not be as boring as Ahsoka. Well, to be fair, anime lover. Apart from OG Hondo, and Wolfie will probably slap me for saying this. Apart from OG Hondo, right? The R9s are actually banging for this one. Do you know what I mean? Gas at R9, huge. GK at R9, huge. Like, he's a tank, capital ship pilot, used in Jedi Master Kenobi teams. I already had him. Genuinely, I already had R9 Kenobi. I had to do nothing for this third wave of releases, apart from Vane, who's coming on Tuesday, right? So, oh, super happy. At least one German bloke here. Auf Wiedersehen. I never learned any German. I'm sorry. So happy Death was added to Cantina battles. Couldn't handle a 4th hard mode farm. I'm happy about it too, Floor. I'll probably end up farming her up to 5 stars just to start using her in my my free-to-play account for the raid. Been following your YouTube for a while and finally made my way over here. Use a lot of your guides to run my guild. That's sick, dude. You're a guild leader. Sick, bro. Well, welcome, dude. Welcome. Did I talk about the Lightspeed bundles? Not yet. Dooku R9 next? Probably Night of New Year. Ewok Scout R9 next, to be honest. Hey, dude, if it's Ewok Scout or Tebow or Ewok Elder, I'm set, bro. I'm there. I'm there. Judging by all these bonus drops and easy R9s, there seems to be low investments in this pirate era. I think so, Manonel. I think so. I think CG knew that this one would be a hard sell, to be honest. I think CG realized that this would be a hard sell and that they would have to make it appealing for us. Do you know what I'm saying? Make it appealing for us to actually invest in Hondo. Nobody, like, people haven't been liking the pirates, dude. Like, they did not come in with, like, some sort of big explosion, especially off the back of things like Darkside Clone Troopers for Lord Vader. They were huge. A new mace, which turned out to be a bit of a flop. But coming off the back of that, going from that into pirates is a little bit anticlimactic. And then you, well, maybe you didn't, but a lot of people saw all the negativity that was being spread throughout things like Reddit and the forums and then on videos and stuff like that, right? People are just not enthused about pirates, dude. So even some of my feedback to CG, because they reached out to me and they asked for my opinion on stuff, they go out, I'm not trying to make myself sound like a special flower, I'm not. They'll go out to all the content creators and they'll say, what do you guys think about this, right? My feedback to them on GL Hondo is like, listen guys, people just don't care about the pirates. If you're going to want to get people to invest in it, you're going to have to make this an easy GL to get. Because people are not going to be dropping like they did for Ahsoka. You know, people got burned with Ahsoka. Because 3 Relic 9s, 6 Marquees, and then no assault battle at the end of it. There was no real payoff. The kit came out, she was bugged as fuck. Ezra's better stripped off into other teams. It was a bit of a fail all around, right? So I told them, I was like, you've got to make it worthwhile to players. Make it easy accessible. I said no R9s. I said, like, make them R3s to R7s max. So they didn't take my feedback on board for that. Or maybe they considered it and just decided, no, we need to make some sort of investment. And one of the things that I did say in my feedback was they need to do something like Smuggler's Run 2 that they did for Jabba. I have that. I've got that screen capped. So I'm not saying that I instigated Smuggler's Run 3, but I instigated Smuggler's Run 3. Clearly. Auf Wiedersehen means bye-bye. Guten Abend. Is it Guten Abend? Or is the D at the end silent? Is it Guten Abend? Or Guten Abend? Guten? Sorry, Vin, I know no German, like I said, bro. I say GG is also a good option for a requirement because I think he was the one to take over the pirate planet. I think the one during the Youngling arc where Ahsoka joined a circus. No idea. Had huge problems with the pirates in Order 66 raid at 2.7 mil just now. Seems changes on Quiggold had an impact. Had to play a bit differently. No way, Riz. I had a bit of trouble the other day when I was doing my R9 runs, but not massively. Did I see Lord Vader Apo bug is fixed? I did not, Josh. That's good to know. Fixed an issue with a blind from Quiggold's special ability Buccaneer doesn't expire correctly. Ah, is that in the recent update? Ah. Is it because when the enemies were counter-attacking, it wasn't cleansing the blind? So if it cleanses the blind now, that means that all the AoEs are really going to hurt. That's going to really suck for Quiggold in the raid. Ah, Steve, yeah, I feel you, bro. Hey, Foot, I'm doing good, bud. How you doing? What's going on, Art? Yeah, that really sucks, Riz. I'll be honest, dude, because that's the only thing that makes Quiggold worthwhile in the raid, actually, is his AoE blind. Without it, he's just constantly AoEing and getting everybody to counterattack. No, the D at the end is not silent. Sounded good. So, Guten Abend? Guten Abend. Cool. Thank you, Ven. Appreciate you. You're 14 right now, but my B-Day is on Sunday. Okay, so you're not 15. You're 15 on Sunday. Well, happy birthday on Sunday, buddy. On GAC Day. I mean, what better way to celebrate your birthday than with a GAC win, am I right? You still got the win, though, did you, Riz? So, you got the 2.7 mil. That's good to know. I'll have to retest it afterwards. I'll have to retest it afterwards, see if I need to change. I'm not going to be R9ing Vayne, hopefully, because I just don't see the point. Just like that, yes. Sweet. I like learning languages, guys. Learning languages is cool. Learning languages is cool. All right. Fortunately, I blue-peated this one. Yes, you will. I bet it'll be the next sub-goal. No, people, it's very... The only way it would be the next sub-goal is if, like, GLD came in and dropped 300 subbies. Because GLD has quite a habit of, when he drops 300 subbies, we just give him the next R9. It's like, dude, you basically paid for the R9. You get the next choice. He quite frequently will be like, just do the next marquee character, right? But unless he turns up and does that on Friday, I can't see Vayne being it. It will probably be something like Datcha. You know what I mean? Think Conquest Maul will be a requirement for the final stretch of GL Hondo or regular Darth Maul? I mean, maybe. Maybe it's not unheard of to have Conquest characters. Like the last one, GL Ahsoka, she had Cat, right? And Cat is a very old GL, but Maul is not particularly young. Now, Maul's been around the block. You know, he's kind of like the town bicycle at this point. And he's had Lightspeed bundles. So maybe. Ibecker with the follow. Thank you so much, Ibecker. Welcome to the tribe. Pull up a pew and grab yourself a beer, sir. Or a wine or a whiskey. Whatever tickles your fancy. Don't worry, that'll be you soon. Foot, I told you before, bro. You worry about having fun and enjoying your youth before you worry about subbing to bald Welshmen that stream. Tell you are British without saying you're British. Blue-peated it. Exactly, Vin. Exactly. Here's one I prepared earlier. Executor and Leviathan also had Conquest units. Yes, they did. They did, yeah. But they weren't Galactic Legends. I know people like to call them Galactic Legend, but they're not actually. They're just Journey Guide characters. Ships. Appreciate your guild may put him on defense in case I miss your video or something. Do you have a video? Yeah, I don't, Nim. Unfortunately, like, because my guild is a TW guild and kind of a top end one as well, I don't get. I have no say in what we do. Defensively and offensively speaking in TW, that's all gets decided by the war committee, as it were. So they tell us what to set on defense, and Jedi Master Mace has been on defense since day one. Since day one. So I have no idea how he operates on offense. No idea. And I have all three of his Omnis. I've got, like, all of the Omnis on that team are done. I want you to enjoy your youth, Foot. I want you to enjoy your youth, buddy, okay? My youth is long ago. I'm 22 years older than you. Oh, I'm old as fuck. Your guild just started? Fair. Yeah, Nim, there doesn't tend to be a whole lot of TW videos out. There's not a big calling for it, unfortunately, because a lot of people are just not that fussed about TW. It's an old game mode, doesn't have great rewards, is awkward to play a lot of the time, and a lot of the time guilds will just get absolutely stomped by facing guilds much higher than them. So people are not crazy about TW in general. I've tried doing footage for TW in the past, but it just doesn't fly. You're just saying Nelson's column. I'm really hoping the next era is something interesting. Maybe an old Republic and a new fleet. I mean, we definitely need a new fleet, man, and all, for sure. The Order 66 raid and haven't been ready yet? That's fair, dude. Get on that Order 66. Anime lover hates TW. See, a lot of people feel like that, dude. You just started upgrading your Darkside clones. Huge. On your alt, I spent all my ship currency on Razor Crest to make Executor. First major unlock. Sick, dude. Good roadblock against full clear and GAC. Steve, it's worked for me. My free-to-play account, since I've unlocked Executor, nobody has cleared the exec on defense in GAC. Now, I've lost most of my matches, but nobody's cleared the fleet, which is huge. Granted, I'm only in like, what is it, Carbonite 2 or 3 or something. What am I in? I'm in Carbonite 3. So, but you know, I'm facing people with like 6-7 million GP occasionally. Yeah, Aatrox, I'm not allowed to show TW footage. I'm not allowed to show TW footage. They're quite protective over the counters they use and stuff like that. What's a fun team that's really fallen off due to their friends having better options? For me, it's Aiden. Padme. Padme's massively fallen off. She's had her entire team gutted. She used to be a great fun team, Padme. But, you know, General Kenobi got switched off to JMK. Ahsoka, JMK. Jedi Knight Anakin either goes over to, you know, Keller and Beck, or maybe he goes over to Qui-Gon Jinn. And R2-D2 or C-3PO, those guys were in there as well, but R2-D2 is now with Leia. C-3PO basically doesn't do much anymore. CLS is another team that's died off, but not because characters have been stripped off elsewhere, just because its relevance has dropped off massively. If you say you're old, just wait until grey hairs start appearing on, to quote Luthen, everything. Dude. I mean, that's fair. That's fair. I have them in my beard. I have little specks of grey in my beard. Is it worth it buying the new Leia Lightspeed bundle, or should I wait for the Luke bundle? I need Hondo too. Chris, I haven't actually seen the new Lightspeed bundle for Leia. Is it in-game at the moment, or is it just data mined right now? I hope we actually get a win in today in GAC. Me too, buddy. I wish they reworked TW or had modifications like in Tacticus Guild Wars. Is that the 40k Hero Collector game? 40k Tacticus? I'm in a stupidly unfair matchmaking? Oh shit, that sucks, dude. Is the next Era Pass Lightspeed token at Relic 1 or 5 for the Imperial? I haven't checked it earlier. Usually the paid for one is normally Relic 5. Mandalorians are the team that have fallen the worst? Mandalorians? No. They can still do some stuff. They're pretty expensive. What's the cost, Manonal? On the other hand, there are teams that will always have their place like Gas, Night Sisters, Inquisitors. Yeah. The datamine level 7 Ewoks and other packs with C-Rex and others. Oh, okay. Anime love it. I mean, they sell. They sell. People like Lightspeed bundles. They just don't like it when Lightspeed bundles keep getting more and more expensive. And that seems to be the case. Depper on Cantina Energy is nice, but only bonus drops for... only for whales and dolphins is a major setback. I thought there were bonus drops for the shards coming. Is that not the case? What's going on, Nikos? How you doing? We're like 5 and 7. Sick. I think all the packs are $30 each. Well, $30 isn't too bad. Well, actually, it depends on what's in the pack. I haven't seen how many characters are there. From episode pass, who should I use? Are you talking on the new Lightspeed bundles? Mandalorians used to be tier 1. Not tier 0, tier 1, and then what, tier 3? I mean, Mandalorians can do stuff. They're useful for cleanups. They can still kill stuff like gas. I mean, you know. I don't use them a lot, but they're still okay. For bonus drops, you need R3, Brutus, Kix, Nathano, and Quiggled. Each one unlocks a new kind of bonus drop. Not divulged which is which yet. Oh, when I heard bonus drops for the pirates, I thought it was like when we had bonus drops for Bad Batch. They're not dropping shards of the pirates? That sucks then. I mean, it's great for my main account, but... What do Mandalorians need? They're fun, but they're hardly used. Mandalorians, right? They suck as a defensive team, and that's okay. Not everything has to be a defensive team, right? I think their problem with being an offensive team is getting to the point that they can attack. They need to survive until Maul can take his second round and then hopefully kill something. If you can dismantle the team before they can trigger all that frenzy, then the team just falls apart. Warhammer equivalent to Sorga. By the way, CG literally copied their season pass. Fair enough, Jahar. That's such a shame that they're doing relic levels for the bonus drops. Thing is, it's a little bit different now. It's a little bit different now. So, because for Relic 3, what do you need? 4 stars or is it 5 stars? I think it's 5 stars, isn't it, for Relic 3? That's kind of sneaky, a CG. They're like, hey, you can relic your characters early. We're introducing bonus drops, but you can't get the drops unless you relic your characters. 5 star. Thanks, Nee. Yeah, I feel you, Nee. I feel you, buddy. It is a shame. So you need to have 5 star. And 5 star is easily achievable, but you have to prep for it. Like, my free-to-play account plans on doing that going forward. Now that my free-to-play account is kind of secured first in Fleet Arena, the idea behind that account now is to hoard up crystals so that I can get to 5 stars on every new marquee. So I'll be able to do it, but I'm doing it more as an acid test, not because it's a good thing to do. It's not a good thing to do. I just kind of want to try things out. You know, there's no point in me creating an alt account and being like, let's make a hyper-efficient alt account. That was my main account. I've done that already. You know? Gotcha, Crusader. What's going on, MJ? How you doing, buddy? Good to see you again. I did make a fan kit that gave pots when taking true damage, but really doesn't fix the starting problem. No. That's what, 6k crystals for each marquee? Yeah. Yeah. And 6k crystals every 2 weeks isn't too hard to do. Do you know what I mean? 6k crystals over 14 days is less than, what, 500 crystals a day? Let's have a look. 6,000 divided by 14, 434 crystals a day. So if you get 400 crystals from Fleet Arena, you get 100 crystals a day from, you know, just your daily objectives. You get a little bit more than that, actually. And then anything that you get from whatever rank of GAC you're in, whatever you get from the daily bundles, whatever you get from stuff like TB, all that sort of business, we'll sort of pump that up a little bit. Even daily logins give you a bit of crystals, you know? So it's doable. It's doable. Yeah, my alt is early game. I just want to know what is possible and what would be the cost, because obviously this will stop me getting stuff like Jabba so quick. Won't be able to do anything like that. I mean, the cool thing about that is, I know it's incredibly unlikely, but you might pull a 330, right? And be like, wow, that'd be kind of cool. That'd be kind of fun. So it's no energy refreshes on a daily basis if you aren't top 3 or 5. Pretty much, Naivni. Yeah. Yeah. If you can't hit the top of Fleet Arena, you can't really, like, maybe you can do 1 regular. Like on my alt account right now, the only energy refresh I do is 1 on Cantina energy. 1 a day on that. So I spend 100 crystals a day on Cantina energy. But in 8 months, I've managed to get an Executor to 5 star and I can get first in Fleet Arena. So it's like, I know it's not hyper efficient, but 8 months in, without spending any money, get top of Fleet Arena, beating 7-star Executors. I'm quite happy with that. That's quite good. Your opponent has Giallo Sokatana with Sabine and Watt on defense. What's supposed to prevent... Is that supposed to prevent a Bane counter? No. You could Night Sisters that still. Great mothers it. But yeah, that Bane won't stop that. Sorry, that won't stop Bane. Should we... I mean, I'm actually currently in the alt account, so we could do Baby GAC if you guys want to see a little bit of Baby GAC action. Some Baby GAC action. I don't know who we're facing off against. His name is Balenai. I'm convinced they removed Mark 7 Blast Tech from the store. I haven't had it available in weeks. I'm not sure. I haven't really been paying attention to it. I tend to buy it from the weekly store on my alt account with the episode currency. Not the weekly store, episode store with episode currency. I'll always get those two there. I don't tend to buy Omicrons on the alt account, truth be told. Yeah, I take the Great Mothers on for offense. Oh, well, he's got Darth Revan, so that tells me I'm probably screwed. Yeah, he's got an R8 Darth Revan. I'm not clearing that north wall. How much GP has this guy got? 4 million! Alright, fair play to the bloke. Fair play to the bloke. I can't see me beating a Darth Revan. Down south, we've got a Vader, Palpatine. I don't know why, when you've got Palpatine with Palpatine's lead Zeta, that you're choosing to use Darth Vader. Seriously, dude. Just swap that over there and this team is 10 times better. All hail the Dark Trooper! You aren't the average player. I'd say those are more screwed side of the deal. Pray CG won't alter it any further. Yeah, I know what I'm doing, right? When it comes to building an account and maximizing my rewards and stuff. Just got out of school. Hey, Bazinga, how you doing, bro? The dots stick forever. Maybe that's why, but beats me. I'd beat you, MJ. Beat you with a stick. You'll like it. So I'm not sure what we can actually do here on this free-to-play account. Probably not a whole lot. Maybe we can have some fun. Maybe we can have some fun. The Vader team... How fast is his Darth Vader? How fast is the Darth Vader? It's got a speed set. 225 is not particularly fast, but he's gaining 816. He's gaining like 30, say 50, something like that. I don't know. So listen. I could probably mirror match it and win. Is my Vader faster? Yeah, my Vader is much faster. How fast is his Darth Revan? Because that changes things. He's running an offense set. I think I can Darth Vader the Revan. I think I can kill the Revan with Darth Vader. I did, Leroy, yeah. Quite happy with them. What's going on, Ryrock? I think I can Darth Revan this. Vader it. Because he doesn't have the speed. Doesn't have the speed. Which means, what do I need to do down here? If I'm going to... So, up above, I'm thinking I do this, right? This versus his Revan. I think I win. I think I win. Hey, Rehydrated Fruit, thank you so much for the follow. Pull up a pew. Grab a beer. Settle in and relax. So, I'm pretty sure that if I go against this team with, like... Maybe even Bosk? Isn't Bosk going to be healing up from the debuffs? $242. I think the Vader is going to outpace me, but he's going to start off with Force Crush. Trader Tots with the resub, 19 months. Booyah, baby. Big love to you, Trader Tots. Appreciate you, dude. Okay. I think maybe we Vader that one. I want to... sorry. Maybe we Bounty Hunters that one. I want to see if we can win with Vader up here, though. So let's whip this out. And I definitely think we need to change up the music. Changing it up. Changing it up. We've even got a Darth Vader Kron over here. Giving us some crit damage and defense. Ooh, baby. Baby. Let's go for it. Let's see what happens, baby. Baby GAC. All right. So, I don't want to do the Force Crush here because I feel like if I do the Force Crush, I'm going to miss and I won't generate enough turn meter from Palpatine's leadership to get another turn. So I think I actually have to do this. I was really kind of hoping that I was really kind of hoping that we would get a kill there. This might not turn out so great. The ferocity is great and everything. We should take her out. Huge. Come on, take him out. Oh, so close! So close, dude! Alright, I think we can clear up the Revan. I think we can clear up the Revan. Let's go in down for Darth Vader now. I think you should invest in some low-level crons for your baby account because most of your people are in relics, so it will help. I invest in some of the FDCs. For example, for this Keller and Beck team with the Padawan Obi-Wan, I do have the Rolo Cron, which is actually kind of useful, right? That's actually kind of useful. So I actually think Boba Fett. So I'm wondering if we can take in something like this. Just to try and take something out. Now he might TMR us. I don't know how fast this Palpatine is. 189, not particularly fast. But it's whether or not we can actually kill him. We might actually have to go in here with this. We might actually have to do this. Can the Rolocron assist on Revan? I don't actually know, Ilya. I don't actually know. We'll probably end up bosking the Darth Revan, I guess. Reminds me of the early days? Yeah. Alright, let's go for it. Okay, so who do I actually want to take out here? I feel like we could probably easily take out Boba Fett. Like, straight out. I feel like that's more worthwhile. Well, holy shit. Alright, this is an easy win. Easy win. Good. 57. Okay. So we are better served. GM, why? Okay. We are definitely better served trying to take out this Revan than doing anything else. I feel like Boba Fett is going to be clutch here. What I can't remember is if Darth Revan has already used his AoE fear. So what I would like to be able to do... What I'd like to be able to do is have these two not have Boba in the lead. So I'd have to have some other sort of, you know, like something like this or... less critical damage? Something like this so that I can try and get the taunt on Bosk and try and let him get his ferocity so I can execute him. Treya would take care of it, Gouda. Or you could potentially... No, you couldn't really bounty hunter it. I feel like it's more important for me to try and kill this wall. So I have to hope that he doesn't have that fear available. Let's go for it. Let's see what we can do. Ah, right, we got the taunt off. That's the most important part. We can't assist. We've got him. We've got him. Get out of here. Ha! Booyah, baby! Toast. All right. So if I can take out his fleet, if we can take this out, we might be in a good position. If we can take this out, we might be okay, because maybe he can't take out our fleet, and maybe that gives us the edge. Kind of want to take out his taxi. If we can take out the Imperial, the TIE Advanced, that's most of his damage gone. Is he going to take a turn? He is going to take a turn, so I'm just going to basic him. I want to make sure he has got no turns. Who's he going to come in with? Oh, that's fine. So I'm going to have to assume that he's got that reinforcement maxed out, and he's going to call in another reinforcement straight away. Let's get rid of all them buffs. Mass assist over here. Easy. Thought you were only allowed 1 FTC per, or did they change that? 1 FTC per what? Alright. So, now comes the question of, can we do anything against this Yoda? Probably not. Probably not. But we'll find out. It's a bit of a shame. Kind of want to get rid of Mace. I'm going to focus on Mace, even though Yoda is really annoying. I don't want Mace lowering my stats, I guess, is the main thing. I have a feeling we probably lose here. Don't kill her. Ah, you had to go after her. I was hoping she'd be able to heal up. Let's just go for it again. Oh god, I wasn't expecting GMY to just one-tap him down. Yeah, I need to have some better mods on my BAM, because he ain't doing shit. Ooh! Go on. Oh, yeah, baby! Taking out any unit. I'm actually going to go after Ben right now, because that's a Relic 7 Yoda. I'd rather kill the Ben to see if I can just clean up a lone Yoda. Don't kill him! Don't kill him! Alright, cool. Ha! That was a lot of damage. Stun him. Oh, I didn't land the stun. We're getting the full clear. We are getting the full clear. Hopefully. Maybe. Maybe we're getting the full clear. Let's find out. It's time to throw the kitchen sink. Mass assist. Ah! Little green man. Got him. Got him. Suck my dick. Alright, cool. So, the question comes for this one is, can he clear the exec? So he has got like over twice my GP, but he doesn't have exec. I don't think he can clear the exec. I don't think he can clear it, right? I mean, maybe, but I doubt it. I doubt it. So that's probably a win. That's probably a win. Happy with that. Because my defense is not good. I suppose Yoda could do that standing up? Yeah. Yeah, suck you will. So yeah, this is terrible, terrible defense. Because I rely on the exec. This is what gets the hold. I think I've got Geos just chilling back here. Handle your saber, I shall. I mean, you gotta work the shaft somehow, right? All right, let's swap over to the main event. Let's swap over to the main event. Hopefully that's a WWW. You lost your GAC. Got an unfair opponent. He has about 8 mil and I've just under 1 mil. Yeah, that sucks, dude. That took a turn. It did. With a side of kinky force choking. I mean, do you think that Padme and Anakin sort of had that going on? A little bit of, you know what I'm saying? Aggressive foreplay? Should we call it? Not aggressive negotiations, aggressive foreplay? Probably, right? Probably. Doop, 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 doop. She's a sub 100%. Ah, sub mommy. Stacy's mom has got it going on. She's all I want and I waited for so long. Leia, can't you see you're not the girl for me? I know it might be wrong, but I'm in love with Leia's mom. Leia's mom, whoa. You'll summon Cubs fan Han. If I had the power to summon Cubs fan Han, I would be very happy. But I don't, alas. 2,000 crystals, baby! Give me that shards! Oh, yeah! Gotta keep out some dried brains and omicrons. Give it to me! Daddy needs his juice! Oh god, I need these so bad. Oh, that's so good. That is so good. Give it to me, baby. It's the call of the Cubs. You used to moderate for that, dude? No way, Gouda. No way, dude. Cubs was one of the very first guys that I ever watched. Like, as a player. Not a content creator, just as a player. Cubs, Warrior, Arnold, obviously. Mobile Gamer. These guys are the guys that I used to watch. You just R9 Bane from the Era Battle rewards. So happy I went for R9 Jedi Master Mace Windu. Hell yes, Super Saiyan. Bane is actually my next sub goal. You can see him up here. Are we exactly on 100? Alright, we are 33% of the way there. Yeah, my Bane is currently R8. I never really saw a reason to R9 Bane. I was like, yeah, he's okay. I mean, he's great, don't get me wrong. But he doesn't need R9. He doesn't need R9. It would just be kind of nice. I like how the resistance goes up from 10.8% to 10.8%. Those are some big gains. And Mr. Urz. Urz is the GOAT, bro. Urz is the GOAT. Did you follow Warrior Presents or Mist Passerier? Warrior Presents was the guy who taught me how to play this game. So yeah. Massive, massive fan of Warrior. Hey, Dark Avenger. I'm doing good. How you doing, buddy? This is your man, Warrior. Scissor Man. That's why his alt account was called Scissor Man. Because somebody thought when he said, this is your man, Warrior, that he was saying Scissor Man. Scissor Man Warrior. Is that weird, huh? Weird one? I don't think he's going to have attacked. It's only been live for 27 minutes. We got 27 minutes to go. Alright, what has my opponent got on defense today, ladies and battle genes of the tribe? Let's get the old notepad up. Because this is where we're going to get down to serious business. Alright, KB. So, we could see that. Tuscans. We could, I mean, we could see that as well. What else could we do against Tuscans? Who knows? Who sets Tuscans in this day and age? Ray, we could Queen Amidala it. Reva, we could Malgus it. Malgusy. He's got Tarkin. We can EP Mara Jade Thrawn. Okay, North Wall, not too bad. North Wall, not too bad. Treya versus the Tuscans, not a bad shout. Treya, potentially. South Wall, what have we got? We've got Saw. Okay. We've got Gungans. All right. We've got Slacker, obviously. Now, with Slacker, I'm... you know what? The other day, people were... No, not against Slacker. Sorry. I'm thinking JMK Ezra, which he doesn't have on defense. But the other day, people were talking about a counter to JMK Ezra using mercenaries, right? People were going on about this, and they were talking about how using the ramping offense level 3 for Darkside would be a good way of getting it done. So I tweaked this one over here, which has got nearly 300% defense and ramping offense. I was like, this one will be my Balencron. So I've got this one set up now. I also used to moderate for Romanx for MSF, but I stopped playing that game. Couldn't keep up with that and Swagger. I don't blame you, good. That's a lot of moderation, my dude. Everyone is setting Tuscans these days. Are they? I don't think I've seen Tuscans for a long time. Hey, Blaze, what's going on, my brother? I remember when Warrior quit the game in 2018 claiming Swagger was history and wouldn't last the year. I remember Warrior... The first time Warrior quit, wasn't it because it was like shortly after he got kicked out of Team Insanity? And he got kicked out of Team Insanity because he shared proprietary counter information, right? On a video or something like that. And I don't even think it was actually that big of a deal. I think it was like a counter that was already out there, but they were like, no, fuck you, you shared our counters. And he got kicked out of Team Instinct. And then he still hung around for a couple of weeks, and then he retired. But then he came back a couple of years later, but on a far more relaxed sort of schedule. He did more sort of live stream stuff, just chilling with Sure Shot, I think the guy was called. I think he had like a guest on his show called Sure Shot. And he just used to do far more chilled videos then. What GP should I get to start properly FO? Start properly FO using on mods? What do you mean, Foot? Sorry, dude. That whole territory war gauntlet culture is stupid. I mean, I get it. I'm in the gauntlet. I understand it. People take it super seriously and they want to maintain the advantages that they have, right? I understand the concept, right? They don't want people knowing their tactics. It's just funny because it doesn't apply to GAC, right? We've got... And I promise you that the people that run Swagger.gg probably do have access to Territory War battle information. Because if you can get GAC battle information, I promise you can get... Like, I might be wrong, because I don't know. But I promise you can most likely get the individual battle information from Territory War. But that's never available to anybody. So I imagine that is deliberately being withheld for one reason or another by the powers that be. Maybe this is massive tinfoil hat period. But I think there's people, there are people that are basically saying do not release this information to the public because we want to maintain the integrity of Territory War PvP. At least in Kaiba 1, all the way up to the top bracket. Love the stream with him and Sure Shot in the basement studio. Yeah, that's what he used to do, right, Rock? Yeah. Focusing. You should always focus on mods. I mean, like I say that, I don't do that on my alt account. I don't feel like I've got the disposable crystals to do it right now. I could, probably, but I'm choosing not to. A decade? I think it is a decade in December. 10-year anniversary is in December or November. They probably set up to monetize Territory War Insight. See, I don't know if they are, you know? If they are doing that, I reckon it's an under-the-table jobby. Isn't Sig a Territory War Gauntlet guild? Probably. He's got a big account. Will Ray's Whirlwind one-shot Wampa? Not necessarily. Depends on the modding on both sides. Eventually, if she keeps on having inspiration, probably. You'd be more concerned about the ultimate weird one. The ultimate is more likely to one-shot than the Whirlwind. They do have it, it's just that higher guilds don't like it when it's shared. That's what I'm thinking, Pengi. There's no integrity in Territory War anyway with all the sandbagging that's going on. But we're talking two very different things here, Rule of Two. Like, the people that care about Territory War counters going out are Gauntlet guilds. And Gauntlet guilds don't sandbag. So it's like... We're talking two very distinct, different peer groups. You threw Starkiller with Wampacron at Ray Ben Ezra, and it was going well until I used the wrong move and took 700... And he took 700 miles? Miles? What do you mean 700 miles? And now we have a solo R9 Ezra with 2 Ommis. Ah, you'll be alright, mate. Have to ask this. Anyone else having a bug with Greedo and ISE? What bug, McCordle? Focus on the mods is the single most important thing. The only thing really lasts. Some mods? Yeah, they do. We're going to try Wampacron on Lair this round. He's got Lair and Jabber on defense. Give it a try, buddy. Give it a try. Do you know what's happening with the Conquest milestone rewards at all? They tend to be quite delayed. Conquest milestone rewards take a long time to feed through, usually. Wampacron doesn't work versus High Relic Jabber. It does. What it doesn't work against is high defense Jabber. So if you have a Jabber on defense with like 300, 400% defense, I would not recommend trying to take in your Relic 5 Wampa to win. For example, I've got... My Wampa is Relic 9, right? He's got a lot of juice. He's got a lot of juice. He's not really modded for it. He's got some health. He's got a little bit of speed. He's got 9k offense. And obviously I've got the Wampacron, right? If I went up against a Jabber with a Jabbercron with no defense on there, or like 50 to 100 defense, I wouldn't really care. It would probably do okay versus a standard Jabber squad, right? But if that Jabber squad has got like 250 to 300 to 400% defense, no chance. You're never going to land it. They look like they're dying, but full health, and their attacks have no animations. That's weird, McCordle. Not seeing that one. For sure, territory reward data is there being withheld by GG. That's what I think it is. I genuinely think that's my tinfoil hat. I had a bug in TB where Greedo kept laying down before every attack. I've seen the limbo bug. The limbo bug is funny. Okay, cool. So let's keep on planning our attack run. We've got Saw, we've got Gungans, Slacker. We're going to Han Solo into Bane. I'll deliberately take the drop. I don't mind deliberately taking a drop here. She still has more health and protection, so that should help. Then we've got... Oh, we've got Glat here with Ezra. Now, I'm not going to try and Great Mothers it. They've got the 25% turn meter. That might be where we use the Queen Amidala then. That's where we might use the Queen Amidala, and then the Ray, instead, we might use Seer, Malicos, and a +1. Potentially. Or we could layer it, right? Or we could layer. Oh, he's got a Jabber here. He's got a Jabber here. Has he got loads of defense on this? He's got 177% defense. That is kind of borderline, I'll be honest. That is kind of borderline, but he's also got an R9 Bausch. I have a feeling this is going to be too much damage for me. I have a feeling it'll be too much damage. R9, R9, R9 with the Omicron. I feel like that's asking for a drop. I'm not going to try and Wampa that. Not going to try and Wampa that. What can beat a solo Ray? Are there new Lightspeed bundles? They're coming, Fred, I think. Right, okay. Let's think about Jabber counters now then. So Swigger.gg is going to be our friend. Let's go into 3v3 insights. Jabber, Santi, Jabber, Bausch, Santi. Let's throw on the Santi Omi. Santi Omi. What's he got on this? When they're damaged by percentile health effects, they recover 2% health. So that's also kind of anti-Wampa. It's just a massive defense, Cron. Truth be told. Let's see. So Wampa still has a 75% win ratio against this. But I don't trust... like, even my R9 Wampa, I don't trust it against all R9s. Do you know what I mean? Like, all the R9s just... Let's go R9, R9. I'm just going to see how that changes things. Yeah, so the Wumpa win rate drops from 75% to 49.3%. So it drops quite low. Drops quite low. Now we could try and 2-tap it with Night Sisters. Depends, is he modded for Tenacity? He's not modded for Tenacity. So potentially we could try and 2-shot it. Jedi Master Mace Windu is who I used Jabba for. I think I might have pulled him off defense, you know. I do have him. That's it. Now you're tickling my fancy, bro. Does Jedi Master Mace Windu do well against Jabba? This is news to me. I've basically set him on defense and forgotten about him, and he never gets a hold anyway. So I'm like, why not? I'm not seeing anybody... but that's because I've still got the R9 tier on. Let me just get rid of R9s. Jedi Master Mace. I mean, I'm not seeing good win rates. Like, I'm seeing 0% wins at the minute. Why is Chirrut a requirement for GL Hondo? No idea, Boomer. Help me, Scribe. My Imperial Super Commander keeps sitting down. Posted in Discord. Must be bugged at the minute. Why is Chirrut a requirement for GL Hondo? No idea. Can Veer's Imperial Troopers beat a solo Rey? You're kind of dependent on Rey being at below 50% health going in. If she's below 50% health, and she doesn't heal herself above 50% before your TM train starts, you'll be okay. Jedi Master Mace Windu, Depper, and Jocasta. Ah, requires Jocasta, does it? So not with Ayla. Yeah, for some reason that still has got 0 win rates. Why am I seeing 0 wins on this? Like, it's killed the ads a couple of times. For Jabba against... for Wumpa against Jabba, it's all about potency and tenacity. What? I mean, they're not very tenacious. Their tenacity is like 83%. They've got nothing on Santi either. 76% there. Jabba, 115. Again, it's not much. And I don't think my Wumps is modded for potency. No, he's only got 57. But that's still enough to reliably land some. I don't think his Kron has any potency, does it? No. Hey, Nick, how you doing? Depends on what rank there. Chicken says like, yeah, I'm checking all Kyber. Use Jedi Master Mace Windu against Slacker with the Raycron? Or do you not face the Raycron? Bausch has got massive potency. Oh, sorry. Are you talking about Bausch's potency versus Jabba's tenacity? 169%. I don't think that's going to matter, is it? Because my tenacity is 131. I'm gaining 100, so it's 30 shy. But also, doesn't he gain more here? No, he doesn't, actually. That's a shame. So, yeah, she'll definitely land some thermals at the start. With the FTC for Jedi Master Mace Windu and Depper and Temple Guard. Hey, what's going on, Delman? Hondo and Chirrut met in a comic. Did they really? How can you beat a solo Ezra? He's immune to insta-kills, so don't go that way. I don't know. You'll need a lot of damage and maybe take in Thrawn to lock him down. Using Jedi Vanguard DC that increases attack by 400% is the key. The FDC doesn't work. I learned that the hard way. Oh, right, I see. The Jedi Vanguard Cron for a bunch of damage. I mean, I don't even know if I've got one of those available. I have one. 400% defense to offense, but it's only got 35% defense. This one over here has no defense. That one's got great defense, but it's got reduced damage. So, you know, what did I have? Two of them? That one and that one. This one at least has got 35% defense, but again, that one's probably better because it's got the bulk. The bulk and defense to offense. You lost Wampa versus Jabba last round. The Datacron had 80% crit damage. That hurt. Would have worked otherwise, I think. This one has got 30% crit damage, some offense, but a lot of defense. I genuinely don't think Wampa's going to work against this, even at Relic 9. So I want to think it out. I want to mull it. I want to mull it. I mean, we could layer it, but that's technically one of my counters that I could use for the Ray. Because otherwise we'd be dependent on Seer Malakos. I think, like, layer would be a much more reliable counter. Of course, we could... No, can't do that. I think I just layer it, truth be told, guys. I think I just layer it. If I layer it and they don't kill Drogon and I just one-tap the Bausch, it should be game over. Yeah, well, don't forget, Gouda, that it's actually based on your own crit damage. It's based on, like, when thermal detonators detonate and they crit, it's based on the target's crit damage. So when you look at Wampa... and Wampa's Datacron has got 100% crit damage on it, you are literally increasing the damage that you deal to yourself with thermal detonators. Massively. It's dumb. It's dumb. So, yeah, okay, I think we layer it, guys. I think we layer the Jabba. So, Jabba will be layer. I'm going to grab a beer before we begin, though. Back in a second. Video games versus girlfriend nagging. Decisions. Back in a sec. All right. Okay. Let's get cracking then, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get cracking, I think. So, I think we actually start off up here versus this Ray Barris. Now, it's got good defense, some offense, good bulk, like perfect stats, truth be told. Perfect stats. So, unaligned force users... This is the way. This is the quay. Let's actually have a look, because I was thinking of using Seer Malakos over here. Now, we don't have Starkiller. We don't have Starkiller. So we are kind of like a little bit hampered there. But it might be okay. If I just filter by Seer Malicos, what are the odds? The odds are terrible without Starkiller. So maybe we don't do that. Maybe we don't do that. Queen Amidala will do fine, but then that puts me in a sticky situation versus the Glat, right? Yeah, I don't think there's an easy solution here. I don't think there's an easy solution unless we can figure out an easier solution for Glat. If we don't have to use Queen Amidala versus Ahsoka, then we can make it work. But unfortunately, his Ahsoka does have Ezra. Is it Ezra Huge Wang? It's Ezra Huge Wang with the 25% turn meter. Thankfully, the rest of the stats aren't that great. He's Relic 8 on his Ezra and he has all of the Omnis. Every single Omni. What are my options? Leia, which we've already kind of earmarked for Jabba. C Bane works, but I need Bane for the Slacker. Great Mothers doesn't work. We could try and see Armorer GBA. I mean, we could try that. That has got decent win rate. How do I clean out a solo Rey? No, you want to get a below 50% health. No first order, no GLs, no Geos, and gas didn't work. Yeah, you need to get a below 50% health. You can do that by throwing in level 1 teams, let a lifeblood down to below 50% health. And then you want to have something that's going to attack lots of damage. So either like, maybe like Dash Hand Chewie sort of business, or you're going with Imp Troopers to try and defeat her before she can get back up above 50%. There is an easy solution, but you have to work tomorrow. Hey, Slack, how you doing, bro? How's things, buddy? How are things? So maybe versus this, we just try to go in with Sith Eternal. We take an Armorer. Geobrood Alpha. And then either we have something with a boatload of defense. Not that one, though. Or... I mean, that's not a bad Datacron to have, truth be told. The Vader Datacron. Or we have something with a boatload of health. Not the Rolocron, obviously. I think the Vadercron is probably the best one to have here. All that defense, that crit damage, the potency is nice to land the shocks over here. R9 on Huge Wang as well. Okay, I don't think I put C to work anywhere else. Keller and Beck. I think we can probably deal with that. We can probably deal without that. Alright. Let's give it a try, ladies and gentlemen. Let's give it a try. Here we go. Thank you. And we'll link Ezra Bridger Exile. I was really hoping that would drop us below, but that's okay. Let's get the armor shred here. Get rid of the buffs. All in on a Shroker. Keep that taunt. Oh, he's got locked buff immunity, so no taunt there. As long as they don't get the buff immunity over here, I don't care. Ability block, rather. Don't! Oh, you're such a dick, man. Like, that one... That's all I needed, was that one turn for him not to use that attack there. 3 other characters to do that attack on. You son of a bitch. Alright, let's hold it for now. Can you please leave the armor alone? And of course, we had our cooldowns increased to max. Let's keep it going for now. Heal up, Buttercup. Go into it. Yeah, I think that timing, unfortunately, was just a little too bad for us. So we'll link here, and we'll link here. Obviously, we can't kill Ezra, but hopefully, we'll still be able to, at the very least, get rid of Hugh Juang. Ooh! Can we get rid of Ezra? Oh! Yes! Oh, hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Auto. We might actually still be okay. I thought we linked Hugh Wang. Did we not? Or was it linked with Ezra? Come on. Link. Come on. Let's go, old Papa Palps. I believe in you, buddy. Just keep your focus on GL Ahsoka. You need to keep her nice and shocked. Alright. Okay, worst case scenario, it's just a lone Ahsoka. 34k. So we get it down to about half. No more. We might not have the mastery to deal with this, but we'll try our best. We might make it. We might make it. We might make it! See? Come on, buddy! Do it for the Papa Palps! You can get her! Get her! She's no Jedi, but we are all the Sith! GL Ahsoka, suck it, bitch! Boosh, 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 boosh! Let's go. That was huge. That was huge. Good. Perfect. I'll take the one shot. I'll take the one shot. Love it. Mm-hmm. Yes, like Ezra definitely still terrorizes people. Still terrorizes people left and right, baby. You know it. Okay. So Glat we managed to see, which means we can then Queen Amidala the Rey. Which means that we can now successfully use What's-His-Tits against Jabba. We can use Leia versus Jabba. Would it work versus Jabba? Trust? No. I refuse. I refuse to believe this to be the truth. Okay. Is it time for our deliberate one drop? I think it is. We're going to go and give them the freebie. Let's give them the freebie, baby. Ewoks win versus Jabba easy. Night Fox, just because you say it doesn't mean it's true, buddy. Doesn't mean it's true. Han, we will remember your sacrifice, sir. The client is out of sync. Whatever. I'm the eternal Ewok doubter. You know this is true. Slack, all I'm saying, buddy, is I now have an R9 Wrecker. No, an R8 Wrecker. He still doesn't have that Omicron bow. He still does not have that Omicron. Check it out. Look. See? R8 Wrecker is just chilling there. Look at that. Look at that stupid Omicron. Not applying it. Ain't happening. It's TB. Have you tried it then, Scribe? No? Then hush. 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 Ba-dum-bum, ba-down, down, 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 hush. Anyway. So, before we continue, I can see we've got 168 people watching on YouTube right now, but only 19 likes. Gentlemen, and potentially those of not gentlemen persuasions, could you maybe just touch that like button just a little bit? Just tickle it. Just tickle the balls, work the shaft. You know what I'm saying? Spread a little bit of love to the boy Scribble. If you can. You know, if it's not too much trouble. Not too much trouble. Oh, thank you, Landon. Appreciate you. Why is my Twitch chat not responding? If I'm here, does no one bribe you to apply goated ommies? Exactly, Slack. Nobody does it, bro. You are the only one. All right. Let us whip out the Bane Malak. Malaka! All right. I want something with just boatloads of defense, I think. Now, I've heard people actually just taking the Wampacron here. Is that news to other people? I mean... He doesn't listen... no, I don't listen to you, Nightfox. That's true. Consider it tickled. Thank you, Matthew. Good night, Slack, buddy. Or good morning, rather. You're 9.5 million GP facing off against 12 million plus accounts in GAC and Kyber 3, so I use expensive counters and hope Slacker and Ray hold. Hey, Smith, if it works, bro, it works. Stupidly good, actually. I don't tend to do TB ones. I just sit the world, watch the world burn and drink. Nightfox is a good way to be. Vex tried, didn't go well. Oh, okay. All right, well, fair. I don't wanna fuck with that then. I mean, that's not too bad. Having 75% crit avoidance versus Slacker is quite nice. I mean, it only adds 200%, but 125% defense is decent. I mean, this is the problem. The Rolocron is actually kind of perfect. 100% health, 100% defense, and armor penetration, and crit avoidance. The stats on this are fucking goated, bro. But it costs us a Lord Vader counter. Like, this is actually kind of a perfect Banecron. It's kind of a perfect Banecron in terms of stats. So yeah, the only issue is that costs us a Lord Vader counter. And I can only assume that he's got Lord Vader on the back wall somewhere. I mean, he might be taking Lord Vader to offense, but I can't run that risk. Can't run that risk. Yeah, I've heard, Month. I've heard, buddy. Scorch's pre-taunt bad for him because he doesn't get automatic bulwark? No, you still want the pre-taunt. Still very useful to have that pre-taunt. Do we go with this? It's got crit damage, it's got health potency. I mean, maybe? Maybe we're going for this. What are the stats on the Darth Vader Focus Trader? Really good, Burrito. It's like 150% defense, 100% crit damage, something like that. I think we were planning on using it somewhere else, though. Or have I already used it somewhere else? I might have already used it somewhere and not realized. Yeah, I must have used it somewhere. It must have been on one of the early teams. It could have been. I used it with the C. I used it with the C versus Glat, and that was still a one tap. So that's good to see. One of your guildmates suggest that I need more Zetas on that team. Okay, so let's Bane and Malik. Sounds like it, Riz. Sounds like it, bud. I think I might just take in this one. Health, crit damage, potency, and health steal. I would obviously prefer to have a boatload of defense, but, you know, I want this for... Like, this would actually be pretty damn good, but it's supposed to be my Malik one to deal with JMK Cat Ezra, but he doesn't have that. Maybe we actually use this here. This is supposed to be my Balin Cron, sorry. Buffs, offense. We're going to gain buffs. And 300% defense. I think I actually just use it here. I think I just use it here. Alright. Let's see if Bane can pull it out. Whip it out, baby. Let's go. Let's just whip it out. Okay, always start off with the cooldown increase. Wonderful. Now, they always go after my Bane at the start. That's quite normal. I'm just going to do a basic over here. That's a slow-ass slacker, dude. Holy shit. Let's suck the ray dry. I do not like all of the protection she just recovered. That's not looking great, is it? That ain't looking great. Nope. That was such a weird turn of events, guys. That was a weird turn of events. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. Weird turn of events. Because that slacker is so slow. 504 speed. I didn't even think to check that. That definitely changes things. Because what it means is you don't trigger the bonus turn on Malik quickly to life drain the ray. That's really cool. Hey, Tadana with the 10 bucks. Thank you, sir. Appreciate you. Okay, so that's going to make things a little bit difficult for us because I don't know how we're going to deal with that team now. We probably aren't, is the long and short of it. We probably aren't going to be able to deal with that team because how are we going to? Love you too, brother. Appreciate you. Yeah, I don't think there's any way for us to deal with that at all. Because we don't have the Hodocron. All I can hope is that he also can't clear my south wall, basically. Because I've set a pretty tough south wall. You know, he's got JMK Cat Ezra to deal with, he's got Lord Vader, he's got Rey, and he's got Slacker. So, maybe he can't clear mine, but he probably can. So. Oh, I feel you, Nighty. I feel you, buddy. So maybe what we do is we try the Wampa here because now we don't have anything to lose. So we might as well have fun with it, right? We might as well have fun with it at this point because we don't have anything to lose in dropping this battle because we can't clear this wall regardless. We might as well see how the R9 Wampa stacks up here. Does that make sense? The Datacron is just too strong. I hope they never do things like... I don't mind there being really strong Datacrons, but I never think they belong in a GL team. Do you know what I mean? Throwing it on Slacker with a brand new Conquest Lifter was a terrible idea, in my opinion. Temple Guard. Omi puts captive on the weakest enemy till the second turn for Temple Guard. Sorry, McCordle. Are you suggesting using Jedi Master Mace versus this? I mean, I'm willing to do it. I'm willing to do it. What setup are you suggesting? Obviously, it has to have Temple Guard, but I'm guessing it has to be Depper. How's my Wampa modded? Can't remember now. Jedi Master Mace only works if you take out crew first, and I've lost that opportunity. And Datacron-wise, are we going in with this, or are we suggesting that we need to have the defense to offense Datacron? This one over here. I mean, I don't mind throwing this at the wall, so... The FDC. So this one over here. Damage immunity for 2 turns is kind of useful. I mean, we could give it a try. One can only try. Yeah, screw it. Let's go for it. Let's go for it. Well, yeah, capture has gone on this guy, so it's not really going to work, is it? I could do that to get rid of the taunt, I guess. You need to get rid of crew first, I'm guessing. Hit that. Aren't we supposed to have damage immunity for 2 turns? Or is it dispellable damage immunity? I'm guessing it's dispellable damage immunity. And that's just doing nothing with R9 Mace. No, not even close. Not even close. Not even close. Yeah. It was worth a shot, but you definitely can't do that with this guy in the way. Has to be just those two. Okay, let's go in for Wampa then. Let's go in for Wampa. Going for Wampa with the Wampacron. I just kind of want to see how this goes. It's all R9s over here. So the likelihood of this succeeding is basically 0. But we might as well try it. He's getting quite a few thermals though. And they're not landing a single one. So we'll roll. 10 thermals right now. We need to survive until we can get the Wampa Stomp. 14. 16. 18. We're about to hurt that Santi Summit Rotten. He's not going to land a thermal at this point. It's going to be a damage check. 28. Oh my god. 30. We're going to do so much damage now. I feel like I just... Now let's keep roaring. Well, we got rid of Bausch. That's kind of huge. Santi's back. Santi's gone. All right. Well, R9 Wampa coming in clutch. Basic. I need to heal. I need to heal, buddy. All right. Good. Okay, we've got our health back. So now it's time to roar again. Or... Nope. Now we just killed Jabba. Huge. R9 Wampa coming in clutch. It's dispellable. Thank you, Foxy. Just got your first win in Bronzium. Yes, I'm counting my chickens before they hatch. Hey, Ariel. A win's a win, bro. Leia's usually dead after the first stomp. Yeah, R9 Leia, though. I mean, the whole team is R9. Santi's back and gone again. Santi's back. Santi's here. Santi's gone. Santi's back. Santi's gone. Who wins a 1v1? A Wampa or a Hut? I think we've answered that question quite well. Foxy drinks and knows things. Yes, he does. Okay, so I'm pretty sure this team has stonewalled us. I can't see us clearing that team. So we're going to have to go north, and we have to hope that he also can't clear us. Oh, the joys of this game. Okay. So. Oh. So, like, the big concern is that, like, versus that Slacker team, if you don't have JMK Ezra, because, like, mine is over here. My JMK Ezra is here, right? So I can't use mine to take out his Slacker. If you don't have this, you have to rely on Bane, and if your Bane drops, you can't win. Now, normally, the Han Solo preload works amazingly well for this, but I didn't check the fact that his slacker was balls slow. And that's why we couldn't kill the Ray in time. Because it didn't trigger the damage. Didn't trigger the damage that we needed to suck her dry. And for some reason, she recovered all of her protection in one turn. I don't know why that happened. Can Wampa beat JML? Probably not. There's a tenacity down and daze. That kind of screws things. Apparently, IC and Greedo are bugged. Correct, Bronk. Yeah. Correcto mundo. All right. So I think we just take in Leia here. I think we just take in Leia. Let's get our rebels. I don't think we try to risk this for the biscuit any more than we have to. Oh, hang on. No, we're Queen Amidalaing this. We're Queen Amidalaing this, aren't we? We're keeping our Leia. We were going to use Leia against Jabba, and then we successfully beat the Jabba without having to use Leia. So we were going to Queen Amidala this. Now, I don't think that versus... I'm pretty sure against Slacker, nothing works apart from Seabane. I'm pretty sure that nothing works. But I'll double check. Seabane and JMK Cat, obviously. And it will be Bane Malak. Yeah, I'm just checking through Suga.gd to see if anything actually works here. And it doesn't look like anything has even the slightest chance of working. Yeah, mirrors can work, and that's kind of about it. Cool. Cool, baby. Alrighty. Hey, what's going on, Aragon? How you doing? Single army ban, that's rare. It is quite rare in Kyber 1, yeah, for sure. I don't have any thoughts on the Leia Lightspeed bundle. I haven't seen it yet. I have not seen it yet. All right, let's get our Galactic Republic out then. Let's do this the old-fashioned way, baby. Where is... There they are. There they are. Nothing is ever really working. That's true. I don't have Star Killer. It makes it really unreliable, unfortunately. So this is a wiser counter. A wiser counter for a wiser tribe. Now we are definitely not full clearing because there's just no way through his slacker, unfortunately. But we can at least hopefully clear through north, and maybe he just can't do shit. Maybe he can't do shit. Who knows? Tanked it. That's kind of huge. Let's see if we can get her below. Ooh! We did get her below. I was really expecting Padawan Obi-Wan to actually deal some damage there. Turns out, no. Now, I get why we're not dealing damage right now. Obviously, she's an ult, right? But still. I did take in the Rolocron, didn't I? Yeah, I did. Cool. Eating all that. Definitely get more debuffs rolling. Come on. Alright, I was not expecting the complete one-tap there. That's kind of crazy. Good job, buddy. I'm proud of you. She gone. Let's call her back in. Take care of Ben again. Bend over again. Oh, that's painful. Didn't manage to one-tap her, so look who's back. Back again. Ben is back. Tell your friends. Got him. Love it. What's going on, Urban? How you doing, bro? All right, cool. All right, we're going to jump in with the Empire setup over here. So, EP, Mara Jade, and Thrawny Poo. Got anything good for this? Accuracy up, evasion down. I'll take anything with, like, potency. Just not those focus datacrons. Have I got a dark side potency? That'll do. It's got 66%. Should be more than enough. He was Kaido, now he's Ben. Exactly. Wow, that was freaking quick, bro. Fracture. Nice stun. That was surprising. All right, I was not expecting to drop a battle there, I'll be honest. I'll be very honest, was not expecting to drop a battle there. Last time I did this, it was so, like, they didn't even take a turn. We just, like, stunned them straight away and got the control going, but that just did not work in the slightest. I mean, this could have had something to do with it. We lost the 50% turn meter when we fractured Scorch. That probably had and that allowed him to use intimidation tactics, which gave him a bunch of turn meter so he could use the hammer. Yeah, that was my fault. My fault. Never mind, eh? I fell fishing with my son. I'm fucked up. Ah, no! Looks like there's no mods on your tunes? Nah, it's just a good setup over here. Alrighty then. Alrighty then. Okay. Well, that's an unexpected drop that we didn't really want to have. Let's see if we can bounty hunter this, though. I'm sure this will probably go wrong now as well. Let's go for it. Well, that was a painful start. Has he got... No, yeah, I was going to say, I was wondering if he had... I mean, that would get rid of that. And then we can hopefully stun her. She got tenacity up. No, she doesn't. She just full odds resisted the whole shebang. It's fine. Totally fine. Counters. Okay. We're just dropping battles left and right. Scorch level 9 can be resisted, so it can be negated with tenacity and potency check. Yeah, you don't tend to mod your Palpatine or Mara Jade for tenacity, though. Then again, you don't tend to mod your thingy for potency. He's only got 36%. This is going terribly, by the way, guys. I don't know if you've noticed. Have you noticed how badly this is going? Have you noticed how badly this is going? I still don't think we're in any danger of not full clearing, but I was not expecting either of those drops, truth be told. All right. Let's keep going. So, Kelleran. Kelleran back with these two. Let's throw in the Ommis and turn on this fan. Ugh. I can't wait for winter to be here and I don't have to live in a sweat box. That'll be amazing. What was that just now? What was that? Moby followed. Tadana with another $10. Thank you so much, bro. I missed the message, though. I missed the message. Oof. Appreciate you, my dude. Thank you so much, Tadana. You're a legend, brother. Oof is right, bro. Oof is right. Oofu. Get the Temple Guard Cron on there. We could Malgus it. But typically I would be using Malgus here. See Solo. Bocatandalo. Doesn't Treya work here? Treya's only got a 50% win rate. Great Mothers apparently works okay, but I could use that against Gungans as well. Let's go Gungans. Let's go use our Gunganos. Boomer. Okay, Boomer. I blinked and missed it. Yeah, that's how it felt for me as well, buddy. Can't even do my GAC with that bugged unit. Which bugged unit? Which one now? There's so many bugged units, I forget. There are so many bugged units that I forget. Look at this douche, just cleansing right after I stunned. He's like, no, you know what? I think we'll just stun. I think we'll just cleanse, rather. Let's get rid of that stealth, please. Well, the death mark's kind of handy, I suppose. Drop the balls! Your entire GAC can't be hinged on ISC, surely? Surely not. Let's keep her stunned if we can, please. Throw the balls. Point the fingers. Yep. Good. Stun her. If we can also stun this douche. Great. And take her out. How dare you throw things at me. She's throwing her toys out right out the pram, guys. Right out the pram. Yeah, I've seen Foxy. Well, I've heard. I've not seen. I've heard but not seen. I mean, to be fair, this is kind of funny. ISC just kind of taking a dookie every time he does something. He's like, hup, hey, fall through the floor. Hup, hey, oh, hey, way, can't catch him. Hup, hey. God damn, son. And time to fall through the floor again? No, not quite. Oh, you'll time out eventually, buddy. You'll time out eventually, right? We could Treya this one, I guess. Treya the Tuscanos. The Tuscanos. What should we go in for? I mean, I feel like that should be fine. Should be fine. You beat your opponent's Great Mothers, but I assume your little drawn's gonna crash. Thankfully, I got the W there. Good stuff. Right, what am I doing? I've forgotten how to play this, guys. I have forgotten how to play this. Somebody help me out. Did I just do that wrong? I can't even remember how I'm supposed to play this. I think I was actually supposed to isolate this guy at the back. I think. No, I think I've just taken in the wrong team completely. That's okay. That's okay. Hey, Runic, how you doing, buddy? I thought it was just me that beat your opponent's GM, but I assumed Maldalorians were gonna crash. Got the W there. Good stuff. Suck them dry. Isolate the summon. Yeah, we'll get back around and isolate the summon. Oh, that's quite nice. I can actually slap him for some unknown reason. Isolate him. Yeah, that's it. I thought it was something like that. My brain was just having a hard time. My brain was having a hard time understanding. I mean, yeah, there we go. Because they can't revive from that. That's the whole point, right? That's the whole point. I was having such a hard time remembering how this works and why. But it's mostly my fault because I haven't used this counter in a long ass time. Boop. Got him. Yeah, pretty reliable counter. The trilogy is by far my favorite expanded universe books. What trilogy, Wolfie? Why did I isolate you? It's me trying to read chat. Silly little scribbles. Doom. Now we just have to wait for that isolate to come back around. Oh, the Bane trilogy. You don't like Darth Bane, Wolfie? Don't lie to me. You can't lie to your boy Scribs. I know you don't like the Darth Bane trilogy. You don't like Darth Bane at all. You said he was a doo-doo character. You said his breath smells. Right? Did you think about that? Do you not usually use Scion with Nihilus and Treya? No, Scion's kind of trash, to be honest. Scion's just kind of garbage. It's a real shame. It's a real shame, but it's true. Problem is, maybe we could use it here. Yeah, let's try it. Let's actually try. Let's try this business here. I just want, like, bullets of crit damage, please. It could work. Someone got mogged by Savage, he did. Fear. AoEs for no reason. Shocking. Counterattacks. That's far too much recovery to be allowed. How are you still alive? For one. That's what you get. That's what you get for being that guy. Alright. Order. Might take us a little bit of time to clear through this Scorch. Or not. It doesn't take us a little bit of time at all. Why do I have an R9 Zalbar? Why indeed? Why indeed, buddy? It was a sub-goal. It was a sub-goal. I mean, this guy's got R9 Reaver, R9 GI, R9 Ninth Sister. 130k on Disguised Cone Trooper from Zalbar AoE. It's pretty good damage. Pretty good damage. Why am I going so far back? Reaver GI Ninth Sister. Interesting setup. So obviously got the Ninth Sister Datacron over here. So Ninth Sister with the perfect level 6 and the decreased buff. Oh yeah, that's gonna suck. That's gonna suck. What has he got for Omicrons? I'm gonna think it's probably the leadership. I mean, we could see a Malicos it. We could see a Malicos it. I imagine that's probably our best bet. Let's go unaligned force users. See ya, Malicos. Who do I take in for the third, though? I could take in Cal. I don't have Starkiller, so I can't take in him. I could take in Maul, but I'd rather save Maul, even though ISC is kind of foobarred. I think I just take in Cal. I'm just going to take in Cal. Taking something with crit damage. Or maybe Armor Pen. Got this one. That should probably do. She really does, Burrito. On her basics, she does crazy, crazy damage. At least she can't revive. Alright, let's try it. Send it in! Sim Malicos! With their new Datacron. It's painful. I don't like it already. It's painful. Yep, the damage immunity coming in clutch. I kind of want to stun GI. I'll be honest, if I can take out GI, I'd be a very happy man. That DI coming in real handy. Take him out. Throw the rocks at the girl. Oh, come on. Oh, this is huge. This is huge, baby. Yeah, we've got her. She's gone. No revives for you. Piece of cake. Piece of cake. Piece of cake. I love me some cake, especially when there's pieces of it. All right, groovy, baby. Groovy. Cal is safer. I think, sure, they can't crit, but max HP is no joke. Yeah, for sure. Don't often see profundity on defense, do you? Don't often see profundity on defense. Looks like it's got a full cadre of reinforcements as well. I mean, I know I can mirror it for good banners. I don't have exec to deal with it, because exec is like the one I keep on defense. I should probably just mirror it. Because I feel like the banners are better for this than Leviathan. So, if we just mirror with the bomber. Go for it, baby. Happy I got to Wampa a jabber today. Congrats, me too, British government. It was good. It was a good time. I like how he didn't get any assists. Do I get some? Nope, nobody's getting assists today. I got one assist. I got one assist. Oh, I got some more assists. See, he got more assists though. And then I got no assists, and then he got us. So he beat me on the assist race. Alright, fine. Don't give me any assists. You have to on that one as a basic. That was so rude. Let's get that speed up going. Pass it back round over here to our Outrider. So much better than the in. Can I get one assist, man? Just like one measly frickin' assist at some point. That would be lovely. It would be really nice if I could get one frippin' assist. God damn, man. What does a man gotta do to buy an assist out here? Alright. They really love my Outrider, don't they? They love my Outrider. Get it? Yeah. Really with the dodge? It's got 5% dodge per rebel ally. 10% dodge chance, and it's like, yeah, just gonna dodge you. Every single time. Yeah, let's just go ahead and take him out. Got him. They love that Outrider, dude. Like, every attack, I think that every opportunity to attack, they've gone straight for it. Alright, we got ult. We got it. Assist.exe is missing. Yeah, I know, right? Definitely feels that way. I mean, obviously, it didn't matter. We still ended up pretty good with banners and stuff, but frustrating all the same. Definitely frustrating. Let's go in with the Galactic Republic. This is what we normally do here. And then we can take in Levy versus the Finalizer, which is not, again, something that you typically see on defense. Whoa, hold up. You can't do that. Who said they could do that? I didn't agree to that. Get the damage in. So we just need to have an attack over here. And that's it. That's game. Well, I mean, that's fleet game. 74. Levy. It's Wingardium Leviosa. How come you took out ships first? Aren't you fearful of using a team that you need elsewhere? What? I'm not sure I follow. We failed versus the Slacker. We can't clear south, so we are clearing up the fleet. But I tend to clear fleet before full clearing anyway. Boom, boom, boom. Round, boom, boom. Do-do-do-do. Alright. I don't like that they're always in stealth. Boom. Come on. I mean, the thing is I know that we're gonna win. It's just how long is it gonna take us for us to get that win? He's gone. Yeah, it's all good, buddy. Take him out. The Foresight coming in clutch. Okay, so fleet was a piece of cake. Good. So, we can't kill his Slacker, we just need to deal with the Saw and the Gungans. The Saw and the Gungans. It's the dingo and the baby. What does the button on the right of the settings button do? That displays all the buffs or debuffs. You can either expand it or decrease the size of it. Lair won't deal with Slacker? Nope. Nope. We won't be able to do anything versus this. I mean, I could throw it at it because we've got nothing to lose. But literally all that's going to happen is we're just going to have our cooldowns decreased and we're going to get stunned and all that sort of nasty business. I mean, none of this is going to matter. I mean, maybe that will be good. I can't see us doing anything here. Ewoks win? Hell yeah, they do. They win at life, mostly. If I just focus it over here. See, that's the huge issue, is like the raw damage that this team does is quite frankly insane. You know what I mean? Like, how much damage she's doing to Galactic Legend Lair there? Like, what is that, dude? What is that for damage? It's stupid, right? Stupid. We'll submit it anyway. Mirror? You think I've got Slacker on offense? Are you crazy? I've just been walled by a solo Malgus. No way, dude. 1 week of it since people have invested so heavily. Should have been a window where the Datacrons can't be used in GAC. I mean, this is an old Datacron now. We've had this Datacron for ages. We've gone through 3v3 with this. We just, like, genuinely, we would have been okay, but this guy has modded his Slacker so differently. By having such a slow Slacker, full of offense, it completely messed up the Bane counter. Completely messed up the Bane counter. If I'd have kept my JMK cap, would have been fine, I feel. But it's not the case. Yeah, no, I agree, British government. I agree. I think that this level of power Datacron does not belong on a GL team. Should not be on a GL team ever. Now I know Maul Mandos are kind of fucked, so I'm kind of interested to see how fucked they are. Because we saw it earlier. We've lost this GAC already, so we might as well have fun and just see what's what. Because apparently ISC is just doing all sorts of trippy shit. So let's find out. Yeah, no animations. Holy crap. Yeah, he's got that 100% damage. Wasn't expecting him to just insta-kill before I could do anything. Look at this, man. Look at this ISC, dude. That's brilliant. Do it again. He just sort of disappears into the floor. I was kind of hoping to see it more, but there we go. Yeah, no, that 100% more damage is kind of wild, to be fair. A good way to deal with it is a mirror match, truth be told. Just trying to think of what could be good where. Because obviously I want to kill these remaining teams, but it's not. It shouldn't really make a big difference at this point. Like Bo-Katan Mandalore should be able to deal with that, I think. So let's go ahead and throw them in. New Boba on Saw? Nah, that doesn't work. Not since his Datacron disappeared. Wow, 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 wow. The DI kinda sucks. Not gonna lie. I think this one dispels. Is it this one that dispels? Dispel all debuffs, light side, column assist. Is it just her basic that dispels? Yeah, it's just her basic that dispels. Boop. See ya, Jar Jar. Boop. Got him. Got him. Heal up for no reason. See ya. And now you're probably toast as well. True damage is a good thing. Oh, the whistling birds are gonna suck for you. Alright, so. Oh, I mean, we could try and gas it, I guess. I'm trying to not use great things. Yeah, we got Boltcron. That'll do. You whooped those frogs. That time I did, Austin. That time I did. After they whooped me for, you know, testing out and seeing what's going on with ISC, they definitely whooped me right back. At least we can safely say that we've probably won on the baby GAC. This was a complete flustercluck, is how I would best describe this. I'm impressed. I'm very impressed that we survived that. Very impressed indeed. Gas normally, at the best of times, will just about solo this afterwards. So we'll have to see how he gets on. I mean, that's not great damage at the start. See, Relic 7. He does have 2 omnis, and we've got dazed now, so we're kind of boned. It was worth a try. It was worth a try. Worth a try. What should we take in now? What shall we take in now? I want to try and save. I want to save JML and I want to save Malgus. Basically. Not Malgus, Balin. Sorry. Let's see what works versus Saur, Luthen, Karl Katan. Saur, Luthen, Karl Katan. What is the Datacron? Just bulk. Just bulk. Now, Balin does great here. Gas has actually got like a 50% win ratio. Not a whole lot works here. We might have to whip out Balin. We can't be failing with Balin. I mean, we could try Keller and Beck with Jocasta and Ayla. Just throwing stuff at the wall at this point. Let's go for it. Let's throw some stuff at the wall. Yep. Let's gain some of that. How dare you? She was blind, temporarily speaking. The fear. Karl Katan doing his thing. That retribution does kind of blow, I'll be honest. The 3-turn retribution. And stop fearing my team, you absolute douche nozzle. Right, I'll do this for the heals. Ah, well, we can't heal on her because of that force influence or whatever it was. Nice. Granny's got a gun. If nothing else, we might be able to blow the board. I did Reaver against Sword today match, and Reaver got wrecked. Fair. Look at that. Look at that health. Not that it matters one jot. It matters not a jot. Can't even take out a rebel trooper right now. 14k. She's doing great damage. Oh, here comes the big boom. Is it actually going to do anything? Probably not. Couldn't even kill this guy. What the hell? I'm so glad we have a conquest unit with 2 Omicrons and decent modding and a Datacron that wasn't even able to kill a guy in red health with her big AoE. I'm glad we were there. I'm glad we did it, guys. It was a good, solid time for everybody. What about Bad Batch? We are definitely in the exploration phase right now. The baddest of the batches. Is the Slacker with Darkside Raised Datacron unbeatable? For me right now, yeah. Yeah. There's nothing that I can do to deal with that right now. Unfortunately, our one counter failed. Our one counter failed quite drastically. And it looks like this is definitely failing. Yeah. That ain't doing shit. Okay. Was kind of hoping we'd be able to save what's-his-face, but it's not looking too pretty at the moment, is it? Have I got anything with, like, health on it? Guess this one will do. Yo-yo fam! What's going on? What's going on? We are currently at the phase of kitchen sinking. Kitchen sinking. Alright. Well... yeah, this Saul Luthen team is really good. Just in general. Like, the ability to constantly take turns, the ability to increase our cooldowns, all that sort of good business is just such a good opener that you just can't get... like, it's really hard to get the ball rolling right out the gate. Oh, I didn't even need to attack him there. They've got a lot of control, a lot of damage, a lot of speed. It's a good team. It's a very good team. And that Malgus is doing 0 damage as well. Absolutely 0 damage. The only ability that he's got that does anything is this one here. I was really hoping that would kill him, truth be told. Shock him and blind him. And they've also got really good sustain, as you've noticed. They're just able to fully heal all the time. All the frickin' time! Good job, Malgus is a tough cookie. He can kind of hang on in there. It would be great if we had something that could ramp his max health so that his big hit gradually just does more and more damage. Not sure how he's got locked retribution. Is that part of his kit? It must be, I guess. I'm going to save the big yeet. I'm hoping that we can use it against Kal-Katarn or something. Because eventually that marked will disappear. That daze not being dispelled is a little bit irritating. Come on. Might have to lose my GAC because both JMK and Bane Malak failed against stupid Ray. I mean, I feel you, buddy. I'm there. I'm there. I've been there. I've experienced it. He's got it back already. It's all about that timing. I'm hoping that we can just, like, for some reason take out Kal-Katarn, but I guess that's probably unlikely. I guess it's probably a little bit unlikely that we take out Kal-Katarn. Yeah, there's that marked once again. Come on. Ah, he's got it back again. Stop getting the mark, dude. I just want an opportunity to use the big jump on somebody that isn't you. That's all I want. Ability blocked. God damn it. There's the mark again. Like that one opportunity there where I had potentially to land it on Kal-Katarn. Ability blocked. Every time I seem to go for it at the minute, it seems to be locked. Locked behind opportunities. Not sure if you're talking to me there, Ryrock, or not. Or you're talking to our friend in chat. Once again, ability blocked when we have the opportunity. Yeah, we're just never going to get that chance. We're never going to get the chance to actually use this on the character that we want to use it on. Hey, what's going on, Wolfman? How you doing today, buddy? Oh! We did it! We got rid of Karl Katan. I mean, I don't even care from here. Like, I'm locking in this win. This is a win. This is a win for us in the tribe today. I'll definitely take that, buddy. I'll definitely take that. Good. We took out one unit. Taking out one unit is better than a kick in the teeth. Therefore, we will go in with Night Sisters. The great Mamacitas. So much better than the bad Mamacitas. Alright, if I could... Oh, I can't target him. Alright, I guess we'll just put the crappy stuff over there and put the good stuff over here. And now we just have to hope that we can take out Saw. Even if all we take out is Saw, I think it's a win for us. Man, that cooldown increase, it just blows, doesn't it? It really blows. Big hits. That wasn't really very big hits, was it now? I do expect greater things from you. This decreases max health. Every opportunity. Let's get rid of that tenacity up. And get rid of his life as well. The good Mamacitas. The good Mamacitas have done their business. Proud of you, mamas. Good mamas. Good mama. Oh, mama. All right. So, like, we can try and JML. But I just don't see... I don't see how we do anything. I don't see how we do anything here. Because normally what happens is you just get completely frickin' locked down completely. Maybe we land an ability block on Slacker. That's quite cool. And if I can pass round. Now at least everybody has taken a turn. Oh my god. I was really hoping we'd be able to take her out. I was really hoping we'd be able to take her out. But this Datacron is just too nuts, guys. It's too nuts. Alright, Balin is our last hope. Balin is the last hope. And I can't see us really getting anything done here. Anything with loads of defense? There we go, 390% defense. No, nothing does work under average. You're absolutely right. Nothing does work. Unfortunately, there isn't anything that can do anything to this team because of the sheer amount of fuckery that goes on with this team. Oh, that was quite nice, though. See, that's the thing, man. Like, if she didn't happen to have an AoE that fully heals her team, does stupid levels of damage, then maybe we could have done something there to that crew. But it's like that one move taking her out is just insane, bro. It's just insane. There's nothing you can do up against it. You can't You can't mitigate that damage in any way. It's just, by the way, here's an AoE attack that can't miss, does massive amounts of true damage, will put locked shock on your team. Everybody loses all their turn meter. It's just so much shit that goes wrong. Pirates ain't gonna do shit. It yanks everybody's TM. Yeah. Yeah, it's just kind of silly. It's just kind of silly. So, I mean, maybe we could try Afra, but you know, again, Afra's not really going to do anything. I'm pretty sure we tried this before, and it just it doesn't do anything. Haven't spent money on this game since December 2023. Really contemplating the episode pass. The episode pass is really good for extras, to be fair. See, look at the amount. Like, she just kills people instantly. Do you know what I mean? It's impossible to actually get any sort of traction. You know? It's so stupid, this Kron, man. That's definitely the end of that GAC. So the only way we win is if our opponent can't clear either wall. And to be fair, I set a pretty tough defense, but if he's got JMK Cat, he can one-tap my Slack Array. If he's then got... If he's got the Hodocron, he can deal with this, and then pretty much anything will deal with this. Bo-Katan Mandalore will deal with this. Sia Malikos will deal with this. So he's got plenty. But, yeah. Tough times, guys. Tough times. That is the end of GAC, and it has just gone midnight, ladies and gentlemen. Lots of fun. What do we got here? It's just a real shame that we came across a mod setup so vastly different. I need to just take JMK Cat off defense and use it for Slacker, because it's like, it's the only thing that is actually reliable. Can't really rely on Bane Malik. It's a soft counter at best. Alright, let's spend that energy and then we'll call it a night. What should we spend this on? I need some of this green incomplete signal data. Grab it. Grab it and rip it. Get business. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to see who's still alive today. See if anybody's out there doing some good business. Who is live at the moment? Thank you all for the likes, by the way, on YouTube. I really do appreciate that. That helps push my content out to the larger audience. I appreciate you. Looks like Calvin, the awesome man himself, is still live right now, so I'm going to send you guys over to Calvin Awesome. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been an absolute pleasure being with you today. I'll see you all on Friday night for the Friday night GAC stream. Be there or be a rectangular thung. You know what I'm saying? Peace out. God bless. Good night.